I'm getting nervous. Welcome back. Welcome back, hun, and if you're new, welcome. If you clicked on this video today, chances are that you're someone that struggles with being consistent in their fitness journey. But don't worry, girl, because see, I struggled with being consistent in my fitness journey for nearly a decade, and it wasn't until I learned this #1 thing that has helped me stay consistent in the last 5 years, despite the amount of that I went through. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what it is that I learned so you can achieve the same thing of being consistent in your fitness journey and finally see the results that you've always wanted to see, girl. But first, I want to backtrack a little bit. I was never a disciplined, consistent, or motivated girl. I used to be actually one of the laziest girls that I knew. I would be so lazy that I would sleep on my bed without any bed sheets on because I didn't feel like making my bed. It got so bad that even my father had to yell at me, and my dad never yelled at me about being messy, but that one day he came into my room, he gave me that death stare. You know what stare I'm talking about? And he was like, clean your room. And I was like, damn, bro. All right. And it was worse with my fitness journey. I hated fitness. I hated dieting with all of my heart. Anytime someone would try to give me like a quick little fat loss hack or whatever, I was the first one to jump on that train, girl. And I tried everything of all those magic diet pills, magic protein powders or whatever, and it never worked. It got so bad that my parents were forcing me to work out. My mom would take me out on runs every single morning near our track field. She would make me those like high protein, healthy oat breakfast recipes or whatever. And I resented her so much. But looking back at it, I know she was only doing it for my health and whatnot. And it wasn't until my parents forced me to play soccer that it was the first time ever in my life that I actually enjoyed doing something that involved fitness. And I thought this was gonna be my peak moment. I thought I was about to lose all that weight and whatnot, be one of the skinny in my team as well, because I used to be one of the biggest girls there. And I lost some weight, but I didn't get to the point that I wanted to be. Fast forward to COVID times real quick, where my mental health was at an all-time low, girl. I legitimately felt like I was going crazy inside my room because my parents refused to let me go out anywhere, because we had the virus going all around. That was people, but at that moment, I was thinking to myself, what the hell can I do to make me feel better? Because I was distraught. And that's when I remembered the whole soccer period time of my life, and I'm like, I actually felt insanely good at that point, so let me try that. Every single day after that, I decided to go run at the track field near my house just because I wanted to feel better. And this is where I started losing my first ever couple of pounds, actually my first 30 pounds to be fair, but it wasn't enough. I wanted more. I was losing weight, I got skinny or whatever, but I was skinny fat, girl. And that's when I found out about the whole weightlifting stuff and high protein diets and body recomposition, and that's when I went all in on it. For the first time ever in my life, I saw a little muscle definition. Like I saw a little baby bicep come in, I saw a little shoulder thing popping out, I saw like a little tricep thing popping out. I was like, what is that? Who is she? Come on now, welcome, like stay, please. At this point, I started to finally feel like some sort of confidence in myself. You know what else I did? I started splurging on myself for the first time ever in my life. Ever since I was a little girl, I hated buying clothes or going to the mall, and my parents would be like, buy something, buy something, buy something. You have no clothes. And it's true, I didn't have anything, but I didn't want to because I knew that every time I went to the mall, nothing would fit me, or I would be so embarrassed going in the large, extra large, junior sections when I was literally just a 10-year-old, 13-year-old girl. It was so embarrassing, so I hated shopping. But now that your girl lost her first ever 30 to 40 pounds, I was like, let me buy myself something. Hold on. So I splurged on Shane because I was a broke back then, and I still kind of am, but I splurged on Shane. Sheen. How do you pronounce it? Let me know. Is it Shane or is it Sheen? I never know, but that's when I started even taking pictures of myself. I had like mini little photo shoots in my room and whatnot. I started posting about it. People were like, oh, you look good. Guys that like ghosted me or like never even paid attention to me back in high school started hitting me up, and I'm like, this is crazy. I was like, what is going on? And I ignored all that because I just felt so happy within myself that I kept looking at other things that I could do to make me, feel more confident, feel more better. And that's when I discovered skincare for the first time. Girl, I kid you not, strangers on the internet would be like, you are glowing. What is your skincare routine? And I'm like, oh my god, the train. I live near a train track. Is it done? All right. The reason why I'm sharing all of this with you right now is because now looking back at it, I understand why I stayed so consistent ever since I lost my first couple of pounds, and I am still consistent till this day despite all the things that I've been through in the last couple of years. Do you want to know what it is that I realized that has helped me stay so consistent throughout the entireness of my fitness journey? Is the fact that I became so obsessed with self-growth, girl. Now, hold on, don't think I sound stupid. Don't think I sound cheesy. Don't think I sound like these other creators giving you like generic ass advice. Like, listen to me when I'm telling you this. The moment you see even the smallest ounce of growth within yourself, something that you've never seen in your entire life, because you probably grew up so insecure like me, like you hated shopping for clothes because you know it wouldn't feel good. You always felt like the bigger girl in the room. You always felt kind of embarrassed stepping into a room because you felt like everyone was looking at you. So when you finally see some sort of progression in yourself, you become so crazy obsessed with it. You're like, okay, how do I keep this up? How do I keep going? Like this feels good. I want more. Like, you get hungry. Get hungry with self-growth. And I promise you, you will never struggle with being consistent in your fitness journey or even in your self-improvement journey ever again. Think about it like this. If you've ever lost maybe even like 5 to 10 pounds, which is something you've never done before, what do you think sounds and looks better? Does it sound better for you to keep going, keep looking for answers so you can lose another 5 pounds or even your next 10 pounds? Or is it like, I think I'd rather go back to my old self, you know, the one that was very insecure in whatever clothes I wanted to wear, the one that always felt like I was getting rejected by guys because of the way I looked. By the way, your self-worth is not based off of some dumb guy, but I'm just saying. That's exactly how I thought at some point. Like, which one sounds better to you? For me, it was a no-brainer. I obviously wanted to look good, feel good, dress pretty, feel like a more feminine and stronger and confident version of myself. So that is why I kept going to the gym, because it felt like my actual second home. It was the number one thing that was always there for me, no matter how bad I was going through it. Friends are not gonna be there for you 24/7. Family's not gonna be there for you 24/7. But you know who is? It's yourself. And the bare minimum that you can do for yourself is show up every single damn day, whether that be in your diet or in the gym, so you can become the strongest and most confident version of yourself, which I know is what you want. That's exactly why I don't think I ever have called myself too much of a disciplined person or even motivated person. It's simply because I fell in love with dieting and fitness and becoming better. I became obsessed with it. It doesn't even feel like a chore. It genuinely feels like a part of my life. And you can feel the exact same way if you're someone who does not feel like that right now. You just need to lose your first couple of 5 to 10 pounds and get that little baby tricep all up in you, or even baby little back. Even do your first ever pull-up. Watch how your confidence skyrockets, girl. Now, you're probably like, okay, Kelly, this sounds great. I want to do it. I really, really do. But I don't know how. And that's fine. Honestly, that's 100% valid. I remember when I was a complete beginner, I would spend hours, and I kid you not, hours, days, or even weeks, researching a bunch of different YouTube videos, TikTok videos, even some articles here and there about how to properly lose fat and build muscle. Because at the end of the day, you want to look toned, right? Comment down below if you're trying to look toned. Comment yes. No, I already know the answer. I know you want to look toned. Learning how to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, aka body recomp, does require more strategy, does require a little more tactical approaches, and that's something I had to learn by myself. And I know how stressful it can be and overwhelming, girl, so I don't want to overwhelm you through the process. So if you want, you can always apply for my one-on-one coaching. I'll leave the link down below in the description. But I like to take fitness in a very simplistic approach so it can make your life easier. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, click it down below and I'll reach out to you as soon as possible. I don't want this whole video to just be a whole like mindset shift type of thing. Like, hopefully it motivated you, but I actually want to give you some tactical advice, some tactical tips to approach from here on out. If you're still feeling very unmotivated or feel like you've been trying to stay consistent but it just hasn't been working, try out these things, because these systematic approaches actually help me lose fat much easier on top of changing my mindset. Number one, baby girl, is that you need to start setting goals inside the gym, and not just aesthetic goals. I know you want to lose fat, I know you want to build muscle, probably want to build your glutes and legs or whatever. Valid reason, I get that. But how do you measure that? Set a goal inside the gym. Firstly, for me, I fell in love with benching, so I always set myself for a higher number on the bench. I went from benching the bar to then benching 95 pounds to eventually hitting triple digits, and that kept motivating me to want to go to the gym, because I'm like, I'm gonna beat that today. I'm gonna hit that PR today. You have to do the same thing, because this way you're gonna be so distracted on your performance in the gym that you're not even gonna think about your actual physical appearance, and that's just gonna come along with it once you hit your performance goal. Trust me, it works. Trust me, I've done it myself so many times, and it has always helped me tremendously to wanting to go to the gym every single damn day. Second thing, you have to be organized in this journey. There's no way you can have access, especially if you're a beginner. So get yourself organized in terms of the dieting and the workout plan. Create yourself a simple workout plan that's realistic to you. Go and find some recipes before you have to actually cook them. Find out what ingredients you need. Find out how to distribute it to your macros and calories. It is a lot of work up front, but no one said this journey is easy. I never said it was easy. I don't know who said it was easy, but I'm telling you right now, it's not easy, but it's 100% worth it. Because think of it like this: are you willing to put up the small amount of upfront work now so you can become the best and most confident version of yourself later and never have to cry in front of a mirror again because of how you look? Which one sounds a lot more, what's the word? Better? That sounds so stupid. Which one sounds less horrendous? Girl, I'm trying to figure out the word that I'm trying to use right now. Hold on. Which one would you prefer to have at that point? You have to ask yourself these little questions to kind of like play around with your mindset. Once you start digging deeper, become more organized, have plans, and create actual goals for yourself, the journey becomes so much easier. It becomes actually enjoyable, so you can actually feel like going to the gym, so you can actually stay consistent with your diet, and you can see the results that you've always wanted to reach. I'm not gonna lie, I had like a whole script thing here on what to say, and I don't even think I followed 50% of it. I just kind of turned on the camera and I was like, I'm freeballing this shit right now, and everything just splurged out. But I'm so happy. It actually came out good. Come on, comment down below this emoji if you feel like this actually was a very good and motivating video for you, because I felt like I did good. By the way, I know this is so random, but if you kind of like this top right now, then make sure to get this at the Buff Bunny collection and use my code KEIKOGA at checkout. I hope everything that I've been saying up till now hasn't been too overwhelming. Like I said, it is a more tactical approach, and if it feels like I have been very vague up till now, it's because I don't want to overwhelm you all in one video. So I do have other videos that I'll be putting up here about how to create a workout plan for yourself, more step-by-step guide onto body recomposition. But right now, I just wanted to kind of give you like the mindset that you need to have in order to actually stay consistent with it, because it doesn't matter how many tips I throw at you, that if you don't follow through with it and do it on a regular, consistent basis, girl. I'm gonna end the video here, not gonna lie, I feel like I yapped a lot, but I'm gonna end it with the corniest line that you've always heard in every single YouTube video, TikTok video, whatever you watch. This is not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle change. As annoying as it is, believe me, I've said the same thing. That sounds like a load of crap. Take it from the girl who had the exact same mindset as you and has now lost up to like 40 pounds, that shit is valid. If you want more videos like this or see exactly what I'm doing in my body recomp journey, then let me know down below so I can make a whole like series about it. I have a current series going on Instagram about the workouts, what I eat, how I grocery shop right now, so make sure to follow my TikTok and Instagram. I'll be posting a lot more consistent fitness tips and whatnot, so make sure to do that. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video so I can keep making more videos like this, you know, to help you stay motivated, to educate you on fitness and body recomp and how to lose fat and build muscle so you can become the most confident and best version of yourself. I really hope this video was helpful. I hope, I pray to God. Anyways, hon, I hope that this video was extremely helpful wherever the hell you are right now, and you found it useful and you actually apply the tips that I'm telling you right now, because I promise you, you're actually gonna see the results that you want if you listen to what I have to say. Bye!